In today's class, we're going to practice using the addition and subtraction function of different selection tools to create a really cool collage that looks a little something like this. First, however, what we're going to need to do is take a look at this album, find a club that we want to select and extract, and we're going to go to this Club Fair 2016 sign up, and we're going to find a vacant club, specifically one that someone hasn't started yet. So let's say, for example, no one's signed up for the book club. You're going to write your name, and then it's solidified that that club is indeed yours. We're going to go to Photoshop, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a selection. So I'm actually going to do the 20-second version of what you're going to be doing today, and then I'm going to be creating a far more thorough representation of my expectations for your assignment. So here's what we're doing. You're going to make a selection using all the different selection tools at your disposal. You're going to press Command C. You're going to go to File, New. You're going to press OK. You're going to press Command V to paste it in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to press Command M, or you're going to go to Image, Adjustments, and then Curves. Image, Adjustments, Curves, or just Command M. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the slightest S curve. So we're going to bring it up just a little bit in the upper right hand quadrant, and we're going to drop the line down in the lower left hand. And what this does is it makes the lights a little bit lighter, the darks a little bit darker, so that the image itself is more vibrant. So again, what do? We made a selection. We went to File, New, pasted it in. We did Command M. And next what we need to do is we need to delete the background. I'm going to do that, simply click the lock, and I'm going to drag layer 0 down to the garbage can. Next, last step, we're going to go to File, we're going to go to Save As, and then we're not going to be saving this as a Photoshop file, nor will we be saving this as a JPEG. Instead, we're going to be saving it as a PNG file, and you're going to save it as, and instead of your name in here, we're just going to label it as, in this case, Book Club. Book Club cut out as a PNG file. So what that means is that when you upload this to Google Classroom, people are going to be able to download your extracted book club, so that in our next class, what we can do is we can make a collage that looks a little something like this. So we're going to be collaborating with one another. All right, so that's the basic overview. What should you do? How does this work? When we're looking at something like this, my first suggestion is that you pull out the polygonal lasso tool, because what we're going to want to be doing is making sure that first we get a really nice selection of this sign. Great, and so it's straight on at all edges. Great. Beautiful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to switch from the polygonal lasso to the magnetic. I notice that the add to selection is checked. And what we're going to do is I'm going to simply start going around, and you guys are going to do a really amazing job. Alright, so let's pretend this is a fabulous selection. Alright. Double click to seal it up. We're going to do Command C. We're going to go to File, New. Press OK. Command V. I'm going to click that little lock. I'm going to drag layer 0, the background layer, to the garbage can, because what we need to see is this white and gray checkers in the background. That means it's transparent. Once we've done that, we're going to press Command M, or we're going to go to Image Adjusts, and then we're going to go to Curves. We're going to increase the lightness just a little bit. This is a really subtle technique. We're going to be practicing this here. We're going to make the darks a little bit darker, lights a little bit lighter, and then again we're going to be saving this as a. Let's do one more super quickly. Alright, so what I know is that we're going to select the polygonal lasso. We're going to start with that, right? We're making a really nice selection around this hexagon. Great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the polygonal lasso. Actually, we'll switch up to the magnetic lasso. And I'm going to go like right here. I'm going to seal it up. And now what I know is that her hair sort of blends in with the background, right? So there's not a whole lot of contrast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch from the rectangular marquee to the elliptical marquee. And the add to function is selected. I'm holding spacebar to shift this selection around. Great, that looks, actually that doesn't look amazing, but that's okay. We're sort of just sculpting this selection. Alright, so we can go like that, and that looks great for right now. Alright, so let's pretend that this is the best selection of all time. Let's go like this. All right, Command C, File New, Enter, okay. Press Command V. Click the lock. We're going to delete the background. Make sure you delete the background every time. We're going to press Command M, or we're going to go to Image Adjust Curves. We're going to lighten the lights. We're going to darken the darks. We're going to press OK. We're going to save this as Stop Animal Abuse. And then instead of a Photoshop file, again, we're going to be saving it as a PNG. You're going to be submitting that to Google Classroom. And you guys are going to be good to go. I cannot wait to see your work. Good luck.